Welcome, I'm the Word Nerd, and in this video we're going to be setting up my 2021 Christian Bullet Journal, Faith Journal, Bible Study Journal, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be setting that up. This is the channel where I normally show you how to study the Bible, but journaling is definitely included in studying the Bible. So yeah, so the first thing that I always do is at the end of my last journal, I always plan for the next one. See what works for me, what didn't work, and brainstorm and get something together. And then I use a pencil and sketch everything out in my new journal. And this is an Exceed grid journal I got from Walmart. This one was specifically on clearance for $2. Win. But yeah, so I wanted to give you kind of ideas of what I use this journal for while I set up the first part, which is like writing my name in the first page. So what I really use this journal for is Bible study notes and Bible study reading tracking, whatever that may look like. I use it for YouTube as well, since YouTube is part of my Bible study, part of my journey with God, because it's part of my ministry. So I use it for YouTube notes, YouTube ideas. I use it as a personal faith journal as well. I write down when I'm talking to God sometimes, or when He's talking to me, and what I'm learning and things like that. I use it also for random notes, kind of like homeschool. Homeschool is a part of my ministry in God, because my children is one of my biggest ministries I think God has given me as a mother. And I use it to track work hours just because it's convenient. I have this on me all the time. I use it to track my music. I really enjoyed doing this last year. It just kind of gives me an idea of, new songs I find, or, something I listen to a lot. I use it to track events sometimes. I'm not that busy, not that popular person. And then I basically use it for whatever I want. It's my journal. But I hope that helped you out. So I am going to show you some of the items that I will be using to set this journal up. Number one is an eraser, because I use pencil. So I'm going to erase that pencil. I have a micron pen, two Pentel touch sign pens, black and gray. And then I have some water-based markers. So some are Crayola Super Tips, and some other ones are super markers by US Art Supply that I bought off of Amazon. And I'm going to use this as a straight edge to get those crisp straight lines. Somewhat straight. Sometimes they're crooked because user error, but whatever. So then we're going to just jump in. I'm going to show you what I set up for the entire year, and sometimes I set up monthlies on this channel, so you can look out for those. So this first thing I normally don't do, but I just thought I'd do it. This is a blank page in this journal, and I just thought I'd put this little quote that's kind of become my motto, and it's just do it. So sometimes you don't want to do it, just do it anyway, especially if you know you should do it, right? So we're going to skip over the index, and on this next blank page, I'm just going to put 2021, and then let's go. Let's get into this new year, basically, for me. I'm like, you know what? New year, let's go. Like, I'm going to take you, Like, me and Jesus, we got this. So this first page is really where my journal starts. So this page is going to be my key page. So this is going to be my key for the journal. I'm still brainstorming on it, so I'm not going to write the key in here right now. But if you follow me on Instagram, you can see the finished product later. So right now I'm just hand lettering key with the markers, and also blending it from light to dark and doing a little shadow. And then I take the gray and go around it to make a box. So mint and gray is like my favorite colors. So I decided to do really simple setup and layout. So every year I have a prayer for that year. Last year was Lord teach me. This year it is Lord prepare me. And so this is what this page is. It's my prayer for the year. Lord prepare me. Like I say, I keep everything simple. These layouts are going to be for the the whole year, and I want them simple, and yeah, I just think it looks good. On the left side of the page is actually my grid divisions, whatever you want to call it. I basically count out all the dots or the grid, and then I divide it in half. I divide it in thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, and sevenths. I look at this page all the time setting up my monthlies and anything else I want to set up. It gives me a quick reference on whatever that I need to set up. I can quickly glance at it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to set this up in thirds. Okay, this is it. I don't have to count for the 100th time. It's great. I definitely recommend putting it in there. Then we're going to jump into the next couple of pages, the next spread. And so in my last journal, I had a 2-page future log. I did not use it as much as I thought. So this year, I'm just going to do a 1-page future log, pretty much 3x4 grid, 12 squares, or I guess rectangles. One for each month for me to put future dates that I need to maybe reference. And yeah, pretty much just alternating colors. I messed up, as you can see, but that's okay. And writing the months in the top of the box. So I have space for it if I need it. So this next one is my Bible tracker. So last year I had a Bible reading tracker. This year I have learned that I study a lot more than I've been reading recently. So I want to be able to track if I read versus if I study, or if I do both. So that's what this tracker is going to be. It's basically a grid that's 12 by 31. And on the top it's January through December, and on the side is 1 through 31. My key is going to be read, study, and both, and I make those different colors. So red is going to be read, blue is going to be study, and purple is going to be both, because red and blue make purple. Okay, I thought that was cool. I did put something else down there about YouTube, but I think I might change my mind and just white that out, but we'll see. So the next thing that we come to is basically my homeschool brain dump. So I homeschool, and it's gonna be in 2021. I'm gonna need a space to just dump everything when I brainstorm for the next curriculum and the next year. Even though it doesn't start until August, but you gotta start early, you know? So then the next page is going to be my music and my YouTube pages. So my music is going to be the songs that I listen to throughout the year that become my favorite, or something I listen to a lot, or maybe new to me that I really love. It shows me what seasons I'm going through. And then I have YouTube. This is basically just a brain dump for YouTube ideas, video ideas. The next 2 pages is going to be my projects pages. I thought of this layout, and I tried it in the month of December, and it worked out great. So I need somewhere to kind of track on the videos that I'm working on. I work on multiple videos at one time, so I need a place to do that. And so this, I have where I can put the video name, if I do the notes, PowerPoint, if I record it, if I'm editing, thumbnail, and when I post it, kind of helps for me to keep track of where I'm at in what video. So I did 2 spreads just to be safe. I don't know if I'll be making that many videos in 2021, but you never know. So I gave myself plenty of room. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. We're going to do a quick flip through of the whole thing. But if you want more up close, pictures of it, go follow my Instagram. I'll be posting them as soon as this video goes live. So follow me there at the official word nerd. So yeah, quick flip through. I think it came out great. It's simple. There's a few mess ups, but that's fine. It's my favorite colors, so I'm super excited. Yeah, hope you are encouraged and journal your journey with God. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Remember, God loves you and He's always with you. God bless.